Take two.
Cheers.
Hopefully now I have a blue light. So
You
we're
have a
good.
blue light? I have a blue light.
Okay, we're good.
Episode
4.
Season 2.
So a
And our
month
backward
into
mugs.
season 2.
Yes, we are.
We've got it. So this one will be our laughter. So again, those of you that are joining us, the pattern that we're trying to follow is a life session, which is just our life, which I don't know why anyone cares, but we're telling you
doing it.
anyways.
Right.
And then a lesson session, so we have a topic, and then a legend session, and then a laughter session. And
Yes.
we had mentioned you had the great idea of making the laughter session the Misfits Mishaps, because
There are so many.
there's lots of them.
There are so many that we have.
This will be our first laughter session, which is what we're just going to do a little episode of
Laughter.
Misfits Mishaps, of all the mishaps on this topic.
And we were
So-
together for 2 weeks.
We were. We
in
were.
South Africa. So
This is the
there's
first
a
time
lot
we've
of
really
them.
traveled together. So we traveled to
Yeah.
Braze, and then we traveled
That's
to
true.
South Africa. So
I forgot. Braze was
Yeah.
like our little tester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed our South African
Yes.
tour.
Yes.
We had
Karen as a
Karen
legend.
as our
Karen, yes,
legend
not Karen,
last
but Karen.
week. Karen, and she was funny.
She was
with
awesome.
her clown stories and all that. So that was very cool.
And she is going to stay engaged. Like, so
Yes.
that's super cool. She's
No,
got some
she
great
has-
ideas, kind of like a magazine and newsletter that hopefully we'll put on the website. And so she really embraced it and is going to kind of step in and help
she's
from
super
South
excited.
Africa,
Yeah,
which is
she's super excited,
awesome.
and so
she's a
touting-
misfit too. So
She's a misfit. She's touting us, and so that was very cool. And we do have a website now. It's Misfits, MSFITS 421.
the number 4.
The number 4.
T-
TO
and the number 1.
and number 1.com, and we have mugs. We have mugs, and
You
we
can
have.
purchase them and be a misfit.
That's right. We're not making any money on them.
No.
So we and we have a few other items that might go up, and you can book us to come speak. You're not supposed to laugh when we say that.
Sorry.
At the
Bible studies.
your
We've got a
Bible
couple
study.
Bible studies.
Yeah,
now.
we have a new thing that's happening in December, so we're going to unveil that. So yeah,
We might have a sponsor,
we might have a sponsor or two.
which will be very
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
We'll surprise you with that.
Rodney's doing PR,
Yeah.
so we're it's going to be bigger than we thought it was.
It's good.
So
It's good.
yeah, so
But it's good to be back.
it is. It's
Good to
very
be back. It's good to have
Cup of Job, we're here.
another series in. This series was on gratitude.
Yes.
Kind of leading up to Thanksgiving. That was kind of why we, wanted to do gratitude, and it's been good. I mean, we talked about that a little bit on the last couple episodes, how much I needed gratitude, and kind of like the Psalms, like
Yeah.
I leaned into it, and it was, made me realize how ungrateful I
It
am.
gets a little ugly, yeah,
Yeah.
when you start analyzing your
Yeah.
own life.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you were supposed to do some things for gratitude. You
Oh,
were going
right.
to journal.
I did. I was going to journal and I was going to write some thank you notes, which I
How'd
haven't
that
really
go?
done the thank you
Okay.
notes, but I've been better at journaling. So that's been good. And I'm starting my journal with some couple, like what I'm grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was great, actually, like to be away and then come back. Well, obviously. But I mean,
Like Rodney said,
right.
where did you think I was going to go?
Yeah, where did you think I was going to go? But like just to come back and realize, like, I have a really cool job, right? Like I have a really cool family. Like it was just nice to go. This is like such a cool life that, our church life is like. There's just so many things that I thought. Even the dogs are cool. I was like, I'm so grateful. It was nice to be away and enjoy that, but come back and go, like, what am I complaining about ever? So I do have a very nice
we had
life.
the opportunity while we were there. There's parts of South Africa that were amazing. I mean, like we said, the one we shot from the city, it was
Right.
like big city, like it was great.
Right.
And there were some great churches and some great people, but there definitely, we got to see some not so great parts and
Yes.
some things that, are part of the South African community that's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
and not that we don't have homelessness and we don't have poverty, but this is at levels that we don't see, like
it's
townships like that,
No,
where, whole
exactly.
communities are.
In cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
And also, I think, like, there is so much culturally with apartheid, and like they're not that far out of that, right? That like there's a lot going on there that I think outside of the environment that we were in, there's a lot of conflict within the cultures, right? And I don't think like the way it was, we talked about it with different people, was like it's not so much a racism thing as much as it's a very cultural thing, and which is very interesting. But like as much as we talk about like our country is divided, which it is, but
yeah, their divide is greater than
it's huge, and it's economic, it's social, it's there's
it's even languages. I mean, there
11
languages in their country.
Right. 11
So
official languages. How would you even manage that?
I mean, so that'd be like going to Georgia and them speaking a different language.
Right.
Well, of course there's going to be a divide.
Right.
Then
Exactly.
I can't understand you. So in their tiny little country, there's 11 languages.
Yes.
That's insane.
It's insane, and and then what they were talking, I don't know if you were there when they were explaining to me like in one community, one culture, men open the door and the women walk through, and and that's a politeness thing. And then in another culture, the men go through first to be, I'm making sure that this is safe for my wife to walk through. And I thought, like, that is something that is such a...
Could be offensive without even realizing it because of the culture difference.
Exactly. So it did make me very grateful that, yes, we have our divides and we have our stuff, but it is...
We are still very blessed.
We are still very blessed, and there's still a lot of great things about the fact that we're here. Number one, that we speak the same language.
Yeah, but I can go to Georgia and still understand them.
Right, sort of.
So kind of. How deep south we get.
Right. So
yeah, I thought that was very good. It did make me feel very grateful to come back. Plus studying gratefulness, like I just, was leaning into that.
Yeah.
Came back similarly, just saying to the family, even like, we have got to do a better job being grateful. So my task when we talked in South Africa was I was going to do an app or something because my phone is in front of me.
Yeah.
So there was an app that I didn't love any of them more.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, it's just almost clunkier than just doing it myself.
Yeah.
And so I reached we have a family group chat. And so my thing was, as a family, I was like, I want us to put one thing that we're grateful for every day in the family group chat up through Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Because I was like, the kids need to experience this too. It's been so good. It's been so good. Like some of their things are funny. I mean, my youngest one the other day was, a Steelers win because the Steelers won.
Yeah,
so I mean, very thankful, which was great. When the Steelers win, our house is much calmer, so that's good. But then other ones have been very, thoughtful, and not even that they're deep, but like my other son one day was like, I am so thankful that I got to work an early shift today so that I could come home and have my evening free.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that was very thought out.
I mean, but it's also a very a conversation opener.
Yes.
Too. Yeah. That is like, you might not have had that conversation.
Right.
And so
it has been very good.
You can't say nobody's saying everything.
No, well, Sean tried the first day. Sean started the first day. My husband was like, I'm just thankful for y'all. And I was like, it's got to be
get specific.
Right. So Bailey one day was like, thankful that I'm healthy and can go to the gym this morning because she was at the gym.
Yes.
And then,
that's good.
They've just been really good. And so it's really been good to get a glimpse into my kids' lives when they're not here with me.
Yeah.
But in their daily thing, Bailey's at the gym, you know.
And
so,
you might not. I mean, that's like 1 second. It's like your 1 second.
1 second a day, yeah. So it's been very good. So we're going to do it through Thanksgiving at least, but at least it's making me once a day be grateful for something.
I think that's fun.
It's been good.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, so that's the good side. So
yeah.
Now how about the mishaps?
The mishaps, there were so many.
So many.
Where should we start?
As we were supposed to record this an hour ago, and we've sat here and complained for an hour.
Exactly.
Before we hit start.
Let's get all our complaining out.
And then we turn start, we're like, everything's so great, and we're so happy and thankful.
We're so grateful, we're so blessed. Yes, we are.
We had to complain for an hour before we could be grateful, but that's okay.
That's so true.
I know, we sat here for an hour and complained about work and home and our spouses and then we turned the light on and we're like, we're just so grateful.
Yeah, this is not really. So we're more.
There are those mishaps. There are those mishaps
Yes,
where we're not
exactly.
as grateful as we should be.
Well, and we had some funny things.
Yes.
Like we were, the best part, there was two, of the funniest things to me was the hot tub.
The hot
So
tub.
Tammy and I had a glamping opportunity at a safari and with this big, huge group.
Which
and-
was a beautiful tent.
Which was
It
incredible.
was like
I
a high-end
No,
glamping.
it was
very
no,
nice.
no,
We weren't
this was-
roughing it.
This was not roughing it. There's a kudu on our deck.
There was a kudu on our deck.
And we were both sort of like, these are cloth walls.
Yeah.
And he has big, huge antlers and horns.
Yeah, on our deck.
On our deck. And, it was very cool because
Somebody calling.
somebody's calling because there were hippos underneath us
That's
talking
the
during
one.
the
Like
night.
they were snoring
Yeah.
under
They
our
were-
tent.
yeah.
That was
So
a little
that was sort of
nerve-wracking.
unnerving, but but it was very cool.
Yeah.
And so we were very all full of ourselves because we had a hot tub and nobody else had a hot tub.
No, somebody had a hot tub. Nobody had the sauna.
Ah, right.
One other
Nobody
person
else
had a hot tub,
That's
but
right. That's true. Right.
We were in the hot tub
so
and sauna.
we asked them to get our wood burning hot tub and sauna ready for us
Yeah, so
because
these were hot tubs and saunas. Very nice. I mean, very, very high end. But you heated them both by
With wood.
burning wood, like real wood, real fire.
Right.
So not only did you get the fun sauna and the hot tub, which is glorious, out in the
wood,
African
in
jungle,
the bush.
but you had the smell of like a
burning
fire.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. So Tammy and I come back from the dinner function that we were at, and we're like, this is not going to be hot enough. And so,
Which, let's give them credit, because the people that were going to do it for us was like, we'll set it up, we'll get it going.
all you got to do is
It'll be
get
all
in.
ready. You just
Right.
have to come
all you
back
gotta do
and
is
jump
get
in. And we're
But,
like,
you know,
okay.
the control people that we are, we're like, this is not going to be hot enough. So we throw more wood into both.
Right.
You know, while we're getting a bathing suit on, and we come back, and the hot tub is literally boiling,
Like
it's bubbling. And so we were grateful for that for a minute, and then we complained
Yeah, but it was
about
too
how
hot.
stupid we were.
And why
It
didn't
was
we
too
listen
hot.
to the people
So
that
then
live
we
there?
decided to
No.
go try to go get in the sauna while that was cooling down, and the sauna was 150 degrees.
hot.
We couldn't be
so
in there
hot.
for it was a 2-minute deal. So anyway,
But we did it.
it was funny.
It was very fun. I've never been in a sauna on a deck
Looking at the stars.
looking at the stars and hippos. They were
Mm-hmm.
in, and Henrietta.
Henrietta, the hippo, that was
So,
like the best
This
part.
was my mishap. We were so excited to get to, it was called Hippo Lake. So it's this amazing resort. And we got to our tent and we were so excited. And so being that it was called Hippo Lakes, as soon as I got to our deck, so these glamping tents were like up on stilts, kind of in the water, like on the
overhanging
bank,
the
but
water,
like
yeah.
overhanging in the water. So when you looked off your deck, you were looking down into the water where
The hippos
you'd
are.
think the hippos would be. It was called Hippo Lakes, and we knew there were hippos there. So I go running on the deck when we first got there with my camera out, like, you know, taking videos of all the stuff, and I look across the water, and I saw a hippo, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that hippo. So I'm zooming in on my camera, and I'm telling whoever's gonna listen to my video about, look, that's the hippo. And so much so, I'm recording with my finger in front of it, like
pointing,
pointing
yes,
out
yes.
to the hippo. And I finish the recording, and I'm like, that's the coolest thing. I'm seeing a hippo in the water. And we go in, and we do our next thing. And then I had to jump on the LifeWorks Zoom. So LifeWorks, we had a session. And so I had to log in and get them on the Zoom. And so
Yeah.
I tell all of LifeWorks,
Look at the hippo.
I take the camera out. I'm like, look, right there, there's a hippo. We go to dinner, we come back, the hippo's still there.
Not moved.
Never moved. It was a rock.
named her.
We
We
did. We
named
named
her.
her Henrietta. That's right. We told everybody at dinner
Yeah.
about Henrietta.
Yeah, we have a hippo right outside.
Right outside. And
Yeah.
Henrietta is a rock. And
And we wake up the next morning, and we're having coffee on the deck, and Tammy's like, look, Henrietta's still there. Like, miraculously.
She loved us.
Yeah, she is
She loved
so
us.
happy that she could.
so Henrietta was,
that was
a
funny.
rock. That
We were grateful.
and how about the
What?
I forgot about this one.
What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Yes. I totally
forgot.
Oh my God. I can't even talk that one.
So we're going on the big safari, the first safari that night with everybody. And we
were at a meeting.
Dinner before, the meeting.
Before.
And I don't know if they did it on purpose or if they were just yanking our chain, but one of the people from South Africa that were there said, you know what the number one killer is in Africa? And they said it's mosquitoes. And there's these,
malaria mosquitoes. I forget, tiki bugs or something.
Yes, so they scared us about mosquitoes. So then somebody else said, there is bug spray in your tent. So before you meet for tonight's safari, bug spray. And we're like, great, I am not getting malaria. So I go back to the tent and I find the bug spray. And I am convinced we are so good. I'm not dying of malaria. I mean, we went outside on the deck to do it because I was like, I am covering head to toe, like close my mouth and just like,
oh my God,
legs. I pulled my pants up so it was like
you were not getting malaria.
I was like covered. And I even said to you, I handed it to you, and then I said to you, I'm like, they have really great bug spray here. It's not even sticky, because like our bug spray is like sticky. And I was like, wow, they have really nice bug spray.
I then do it, and we're all proud of ourselves because it's like such nice bug spray, and it's in our hair, it's in our face. We're like, we're going everything out, and.
We did not use bug spray. We used
roaches.
The poison that they leave in your tent to kill the bugs that get in your tent. So there's a huge can of bug poison that you are to use when the bugs come in, and instead we sprayed ourselves.
And the problem was we didn't find out till we got like to the truck.
Oh yeah, in the truck.
So now we're in the truck, and I'm like, do you feel okay?
It was on our lips. I was like,
you could taste it. We couldn't get it out of our. Oh my God!
That was bad. We got a flat tire out in the bush.
Funny. We did. We got a flat
tire in the bush. Obviously, our truck, of course. The other truck was great, but our truck got a flat tire in the middle of the bush country.
In the dark.
In the dark. With no
good
lights.
Thing they're in the zoo.
Yes.
Because the elephants weren't coming after us.
So
there's that.
We rode the train and missed the first session.
Yeah.
We had bad.
That was a bit of a mishap, but we were so oblivious to that whole thing. We're like, we're going to take the train. We're going to go shopping at the African market.
Yes, which they told us.
Which they said was very close. And we get on the train. And by the time we get there, it's like time.
I mean, it was like an hour train ride. They told us.
And apparently it was very dangerous.
Apparently, which we didn't know.
Everybody's telling us we should have never done that.
Which I did not feel unsafe at all. But after we did everything, everybody was like, what?
You went what? You went
like,
all the way there?
We took the train by ourselves? Yeah. We don't know.
With money? We're just like, we're good. We're good. So we missed the event.
We did miss the event.
The first event, but Then Tammy decides that we're going to sneak into the event in the back.
Which was not
And we're like, okay. And we open it. She barges through the door, and I'm being a follower. She barges through the door, and we're in the front.
We're in the front. And the service is going on. But who puts the door of the church in the front of the sanctuary? Like, that's just really bad planning. So we interrupted that.
Yeah, we made an entrance.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had lots of mishaps in South Africa. That was all, really. Right?
I'm sure there were
We had a good massage.
Which was a bit of a mishap.
But we did get a good massage on it. Granted, I had to be open to the public. My windows didn't close. And
it was only 45 minutes.
Yes.
Because we had to make it to the safari, and they had to come chase us down to get to the safari trip.
Yeah. I don't know if they loved us by the end because we were always late.
I think they were sort of like, wow, these two are a lot. I think maybe.
Yeah.
But whatever. There was other stuff. What else did we do?
There was crazy stuff. Good stuff though. On top of it,
like we got to feed a giraffe. You
got to feed a giraffe.
I got to feed a giraffe out of my hand. Mm-hmm. She ate
that was really cool.
Whole bag of chips.
We got to see lions. Mating, literally.
Right, which they do 50 times a day.
Over and over again.
I am very grateful that is not a human thing, because 50 times a day.
50 times a day?
Yeah, no.
That poor girl.
No kid. You know what Rodney said to me? Or you were there too. He's like, I can't believe she just like laid there. And I was like, oh, that was the one thing I could relate to.
That was probably time 48. She was done.
I was like, I'm out. I thought that was funny.
Yes, we definitely saw some. I keep teasing when I sent the video to the kids, and the kids were in the family group chat, and they're like, there are certain things that should not be in the family group chat.
Inappropriate, yeah.
It was almost hard to video. We were all videotaping because we came up on the lions,
Right.
and then they just started doing their thing, like literally in front of us.
Like it was not very long.
No, but we videotaped it, and it felt a little dirty. Like I was like, oh,
yeah.
like
I sent it to somebody at work, and she said, "Thanks for the animal porn."
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It was like, oh, we should not be recording.
This is probably not our best
that
moment.
was fun.
But
fun.
so that was funny.
Yeah,
But
it was a good trip. Very grateful for the trip. Grateful to be back.
I think we learned a lot. Like I learned a lot for sure. Things that I can apply a lot of places, particularly work. Like I've really learned that we don't dream big enough.
Yeah.
And that
what I
like
told-
what a God that we serve that like could change a city like that and by like one tiny little bit of step
one
of
little
obedience.
church, and then it's just
It's right. It's changed. And in 38 cities globally, like I came back and I'm like, what am I doing associated with an organization that's like global? I'm like such a homebody.
yeah.
I'm like, Rodney, yes. Me, no can do. So anyway, I thought that was like, I was very, very grateful for like the opportunity to do that. I thought I was so grateful for the opportunity, like to be in your realm where you got to shine. Like that was really, really cool to watch everybody go, oh my gosh, LifeWorks First Coast, look what they're doing. Like this is a model for it. Like I was just so proud, like to, you know, be on your
part of
board
this,
and like watch. It was really, really like big, huge gratitude. Like, you know, it's been a lot of your life. It's been a lot of my life of like, what are we doing anyway, right? And just to take 2 steps back and have the opportunity to see that was, I thought,
That was
like, I was very, very grateful for.
it was. It was very humbling for me too, like to be there. Again, because I think LifeWorks First Coast, we get a lot of glory about being a great
Right.
city of LifeWorks. So LifeWorks in 34 nations around the world, and we really get a lot of accolades here that we're a great LifeWorks city. We're just doing lots of good stuff, and we are, which is amazing. But I walked there and was like, oh my gosh, when I think I'm doing great things for the Lord, you walk, they're doing a mega city. I mean, like
Oh
they're
my gosh, that
literally
was so
building
cool.
a city so that it impacts people for Jesus Christ, from housing to agriculture to schools and businesses. I mean, and so when I'm like, we started a business, I'm like, usually I'm touting that, like, look at us. And then all of a sudden I got there and I was like, oh, please, I don't even want to stand up and say that in comparison to the impact they're making. So I think it was very humbling.
But comparison's a bad thing.
Right, it is.
So.
But it also did the same thing for me. Like,
For sure.
motivated me to say, we could be doing so much more. Like,
We
don't
could dream
stop with
so
this.
much
Like,
bigger.
yes, we've done a lot, but we could be doing so much more. And
And you know, it also made me appreciate they've been doing it for 30 plus years, right? And
Yeah,
like,
that's a good
you know, it was really, really cool to be able to say, we need to do a better job of, and I need to do a better job, like just personally looking back and saying, look at all the things that God has done, and what a great habit to get into is looking back and saying, look what God has done. Look at my rearview mirror, and that does motivate you to go forward. But
and it makes you grateful, right? I
makes
mean,
you so
talking about
grateful.
gratitude, when you look
Yes.
back and see, I mean, you heard it in their
Yes.
voices. Like, it felt like we got to be flies on the walls of them reflecting on 30 years and the gratitude that they were showing. Like when Fritz or whatever the guy was in that one room, and they were like, we sat in this room 30 years ago, and this man is the one that was like, no, you know, and just, we just got to be flies on the walls to see that and to watch their gratitude for everything that's happened in their in the world now. It was good.
And it's they have changed the city.
They have changed a city, and they're changing a world. Like,
Yeah.
they changed the city, and they didn't stop there. Like, we talk about, let's change our city for Jesus Christ. They didn't stop there. They're like, now let's change the world. So they're literally
going all over the place.
global with this, which was like, man, to be part of that.
To be part of that
is really cool. So
And
I was
to,
very grateful.
like, really like take in that like it's just a little step here and there, and look what God can do. Like that, like to me, I was just sort of in awe of watching and saying, how many times do we sort of stop and go, oh, well, God did a thing. That was so nice. Thanks, God. But we don't keep talking about it. And not that we need to get stuck there, but it is such a good motivator. And from a leadership perspective, like what a great thing to be able to do with people that we work with, and remind them.
Right.
Like look where we were 12 months ago. Look where we were.
Right.
These are sparkles going across our face from the Christmas decorations, and occasionally Tammy gets
them,
a green dot going across her nose.
It is not
and I'm
a laser.
like,
It is not a gun
that?
pointed at my head.
What is
we
that?
are all good.
We are done with South Africa. There were no guns pointed.
No,
Driving was a good thing.
You did great.
So thank you. That
You
was
did
fun.
very well.
Apparently I speed in kilometers too.
Yes, you did very well. Did you get a ticket yet? This might be the first time I've driven internationally and not gotten a ticket.
No, I didn't get a ticket, and
that was great.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think I was speeding in kilometers.
Yeah, in kilometers.
But that's okay.
We got there. We were the only ones. Everybody had drivers, and we're like, no, us control
We
freaks.
are
We want to
driving
rent
our
our own
car.
car and have the power and the control. And so we drove
Apparently
everywhere.
That was dangerous.
Yes,
That
we
was
didn't know, but we drove everywhere. We got lost.
We got lost.
We were in these switchbacks in some African mountain that we did not. And we took Steve, the father of LifeWorks, we had in the car, and we just totally got lost. But that's okay.
No cell service,
we
no
survived.
GPS.
It
It's like
fine.
the road only goes that way.
Can't
We
read the
should keep
signs. They're in Afrikaans. We're like, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
So
We're
we were
going.
good. It was great. It really was. It was very humbling, very grateful, and very culturally too. When you're talking about culture, I felt like we talk about the word mission creep a lot, right? So everything we do with LifeWorks, and I think of like, oh, we should try this, and we get pushback from the board or the community or whatever. That's like, no, that's mission creep. And I had never even heard the word mission creep until I got into LifeWorks. And then it's like everything we want to do, it's like mission creep. And it's been a little frustrating in the grand scheme of it. And I said something to the CEO of all this in South Africa. We were in one of the vans, and John was there, and he's like, tell me about whatever. And I'm sharing with him, and I'm like, yeah, but they were worried about mission creep. And he literally put his hands up, and he's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, mission creep. He's like, what's mission creep? And I was like, well, when you creep away from your mission. And he was so shocked by the word. And he said, isn't your mission just to make kingdom impact for Jesus? And I said, well, yeah. And he said, can't you do that in any way? And I said, well, yeah. And he's like, so what mission
that?
are you creeping
Right.
from? And I was like, man, they just
That was a big
culturally,
takeaway.
They just don't put any limits on God.
There's no
Whereas I feel like
constraints.
we in the States, it's like, well, that's mission creep, and that doesn't align with our mission. And he just literally looked at me and he's like, isn't the mission to just make kingdom impact?
Right.
However you can do that. And I was like,
duh.
oh, of course.
Right. But we do that. I do that in my work world too.
Right.
I hear that from my board sometimes. It's like, but is that what we're really trying to do? And I'm like, yes.
Yes. The reality is when he said that, I was like, of course, what we're really
Right.
trying to do is change
was
the
such
city
a-
for Jesus Christ in any way, shape, or form.
That was a lesson for
So
me.
that was huge for me to walk out, and stepping into LifeWorks now, it gave me the permission, it gave me the freedom, it gave me the confidence, I don't know, to say if God downloads an idea that seems totally out there, if it's a download from the Lord, then it's not mission creep.
Right.
I don't care if it is.
Right. Exactly. And why do we care?
Right. It doesn't
why
matter
is that
what it
stopping
is.
us?
Right.
Why
It's
is that stopping
downloaded from
us?
the Lord. Let's
Yeah.
go. So that was a great, all right, I'm ready to go.
It was a good, I think that was a good leadership lesson.
Yeah,
A
it was
general
good.
leadership lesson.
It was
So,
good.
yeah. So
Lots of mishaps, but lots of good.
Lots of things to laugh about. We might travel again together.
Yeah, I think
thought
so.
that-
I thought that was, we traveled well.
I thought we did. I was like, our sleeping habits are different, but
that we learned.
besides that, but
That we learned.
didn't.
I do not sleep on planes well. I have to sleep in dark,
Yeah.
quiet,
Yeah.
lay down, pillow, nice.
Yeah.
You can sleep standing up, I think, which is amazing.
So when you fly over the equator, it's very bumpy.
Oh, I don't
right?
do bumps on
and
planes.
Tammy doesn't do bumps, and so on the way down, she was like, "Oh, it was so bumpy," and I'm like, "I was bumpy, but I was, but it was over the equator. It's no big deal. We were over water forever, and 16
hours
hours,
of
and I
water.
think all but 3 were over the water.
know.
So anyway, we're bumping through overnight thing, and so then on the way back, I come off the plane and I'm like, I was shocked at how smooth that was. Like, it was great. I never felt the equator. I never felt anything. And you're like, I hate you.
Smeared mascara. My heart's racing. I was like, that was the worst flight ever.
I hate you.
We didn't just hit bumps. It was like all service had to stop. They came on the speaker. They're like, stewardesses need to go sit down and buckle up. I tried to pee. It's 17 hours. Like, I had to pee.
Yeah.
So at one point I got up to go to the bathroom and the plane tossed me and I fell into and the lady's yelling at me. She's like, it's too bumpy to be standing up. And I'm like, I have to pee. It's 17 hours. It was horrible. And you slept through the whole thing. So then I was irritated. I was like, that is not fair.
That is not fun. I
Not
slept
fair.
11 hours. So that was.
You came home well rested and ready to go. I came
like-
home. I was a hot mess. I was like dragging bags. I was like, oh, this is the worst.
Very funny. So besides that, maybe driving is a better option, or short flight.
Shorter flights.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I'm good. It was good.
No, it was
I get
fun.
there.
It was fun.
I just don't sleep. I just need to give myself enough time when I get there then. Because then we flipped. You were up at like 3 a.m, ready to go, and I slept till like noon.
I was like, I've been to the
sleep.
treadmill. I've been back. I'm like, what time are you going to wake up? Yeah.
So,
But it was
good that we had
an
separate
opportunity.
rooms.
Yes.
Because that would have been hard. Because I was up till 2 a.m. then and sleeping till 10, and
we
you were
couldn't
out
have
at
shared-
8.
we
Yeah,
couldn't
that
have
would have been
shared
rough.
one.
So that was
I was
good.
glad we shared a tent because
Yeah,
I was.
that was a little scary.
We had 2 bedrooms in our tent
Yes.
and a living room
And
a gorgeous bathroom.
Yeah, but it was like the bedroom on
We
this
should put
side,
that
the
on the
bedroom on
notes,
this side,
you
and then
know.
we had a shared living room and bathroom in between
with
us.
an
So it
outdoor
was-
shower, and then we also had a sauna and a
And a
wet
pool.
hot
And a
tub.
pool. We had it
and a
all.
pool.
And a pool.
And a pool. I forgot we
And
had the
hippos
pool.
underneath us and kudos.
But I was sort of glad that we
Yeah, it would have
weren't.
been a little scary by myself.
Yeah, I'm
in
not
that
sure I
tent.
would have slept well.
Yeah.
I mean, just knowing that, like, if I
If the
screamed,
hippo was coming.
right? Somebody might have done something. I don't know. You probably should have been worried because if you had screamed, I wouldn't have heard you.
You'd have been out like a light. Like, get up, the hippos are coming.
The hippos. So anyway,
It was good. It was very good. I would travel
Yeah.
again. I'm
Yeah, it
very
was
grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful that LifeWorks gave me the opportunity to go, and that you and then Glenn and Della, we had a really good showing there.
We
That's
did.
a
It was
huge
nice.
trip to have that good of a showing
Right.
from Jacksonville. So
yeah,
that was great.
And what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
It's going to be a different Thanksgiving, and I'm setting myself up for it.
Yeah.
Since we moved here, I mean, it's been 16 years we've been in Jacksonville. Well, we don't have any family here. And so I think every year since we've moved here, I've either gone somewhere for Thanksgiving, like we went home, or we've gone to my aunt's in the Carolinas or something.
Yeah.
Or somebody's been here. So my family
yeah,
came, Sean's
yeah.
family came, friends came. Like,
Right, it's always an
there's
occasion.
always a family or something.
Yeah.
And it's not this year. And so no one's coming. I'm not going anywhere. And my kids aren't even coming home. Like,
Yeah,
Bailey
that's-
has to go with her fiance now. And
the switcheroo.
Creed's working,
Yeah.
so he can't get out of work. And so
Yeah.
I told Sean a little bit is like, ooh,
Yeah.
to be here with nobody
Yeah.
and not have anything on Thanksgiving could make me a little nervous. But then there was the other side where I was like, oh, I'm not going to cook.
Yeah.
I'm not going to clean.
It's
I'm
like a
not
4-day
gonna-
weekend,
Yes.
just for fun.
So
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. There is that.
think I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to enjoy that. I mean, there might be a little bit of sadness, like the day
Yeah.
of Thanksgiving, where I'm like, oh, there's no one here, my kids aren't here. But we're gonna try to maybe go to Pete's bar.
Yeah, go to Pete's and have a
And then-
mimosa, and you won't care.
I won't care. And then I'm gonna go
Yeah.
like make somebody else cook for me. I
Yeah.
mean, I think I have
This
cooked a
is good.
turkey every year, the whole thing forever.
Yeah.
So to
Yeah.
just go to like a
That's
brunch with John and I
Yeah.
think we'll
I
see.
think that'll
I'll
be
let you
fun.
know if it's good or bad. I may hate it because it's not family and
Yeah.
we normally do the big Black Friday shopping and all the
Right.
stuff, and so no one's
No
going to be here
one's-
to do that with me, which might make me a little sad. But
you might be able to do
But
it
I
by
might
yourself, and you be
get all my shopping done.
I know, all done with
Done.
Christmas, and
I know,
nobody.
which would be
I haven't
great.
done anything.
I haven't
for
done
Christmas.
anything yet either.
No.
So
We left before Halloween for South Africa, and we came back, and I was like, "Why is it Thanksgiving?"
it literally, we weren't gone that long, but it felt
I'm
like
like, "What happened?"
Yes, I agree.
So,
I agree.
well, we're not going to be home for the first time in years. We used to either go to South Carolina, where my mom is, or my parents were, or at our house, and we have everybody at our house, and so we're going out of town. So that's
And
gonna be
somebody else is
interesting.
cooking,
Somebody
right?
else is cooking, and she loves to cook, and it's her Super Bowl. So she's like very excited about it. And we had a Google Doc come out
That
about
was really
what
fun.
checking
Good
what,
for her,
what
yeah.
we would like to eat. Very organized.
Very
I think she's been
organized.
cooking since the day she sent
That's
that.
awesome.
So it's going to be very strange.
So these are different Thanksgivings
Yeah,
for both
we're
of
going
us.
to do a 5K. So
Oof.
yeah, so we're going to do a 5K Thanksgiving morning. So or walk,
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, it's going to be weird.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it'll be it'll be
good.
different.
Yeah,
It'll be
It'll
different.
be fun. It'll be. I'm looking forward to it because it's like you said, it's sort of freeing that I don't have to think about anything for Thanksgiving.
Well, and we've been talking about that since we started. You're launching. We're both in a new place. Like
Yeah.
I've got a daughter that's engaged and
Yeah.
now got to share her with family.
Right.
My son's got a big job that he can't leave. Like
Yeah.
it's changing. And
It
so
is.
I've
It's-
got to change with it. And
Yes.
so I'm going to be grateful that
It's a new
I don't have
season.
to cook and
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
going to
new
get my Christmas
season.
shopping done. Because I thought,
It's
we talked about
crazy.
this too. Speaking of kids, another one calling.
Another, yeah.
I thought this was going to be the Christmas that we were going to like stop with the gifts
Right,
and the whole
right,
wake
right,
up
right,
Christmas
that's
morning.
right. We
Like this
talked
was
about
going to
that.
be like we're going to just give money and we're going to do this
Yeah.
whole thing. And
Yeah.
I approached the kids with this like, all right, we're all getting older now, and they just about hit the ceiling. They
Yeah.
were like, absolutely not. This is going to be the last year we need a blah. And I was like, all right then. I guess we're still doing matching jammies and gifts. Like I guess we're still there.
We're gonna decorate sugar cookies.
So I'm going to do all that. So
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It does change. That does change. Like
It
some
does.
of that has changed because, like, you know, I won't have all 5 kids together for Christmas
Yeah.
probably.
again.
I don't know when, you know, but I mean, maybe like, I don't know. If I really beg and
Beg,
start
right.
now and say
Start
5
getting-
years from now, I
right,
would like
right.
all of you to be here for
Please,
Christmas.
for my gift, yeah.
So, but yeah, it does change things, but I think it is for the better. It's like a new season.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm very grateful for that.
I am
And
too.
I think it's made me really appreciate then when we do have them. Right? Like I sort of just stop everything else and
Because we
not
finally have them.
because they're there. You know, I don't. You know, I don't keep trying to do all the things.
All the
so
things, yeah.
anyway,
Well,
that's
tell
good.
us about your Thanksgiving. What's your
Yes.
Thanksgiving going to look like?
We've been getting some good feedback.
We have been getting some
So
good feedback.
thank you very
so
much for the
please
feedback, and-
continue to comment.
Yeah.
Continue to share. Subscribe.
We're
We
trying
don't say
to
it
look at the
enough. We're on
comments.
everything. So Spotify, iHeart, Apple, YouTube,
Yep.
all the stuff.
All the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the comments are good. And we're trying to pay attention
Yeah.
to them. And so
let us
we're
know
very
about your
grateful.
Thanksgiving, and
so
then-
we're grateful for you.
Yay! Oh, that's a good dog.
Ah,
You're so nice.
that was-
I was ready to
That
just
just,
flow.
that just
That is
came. That
good.
just came. So wait. I don't want to hit your hand. I think we need to get these
We
on
need
both
double-sided.
sides. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
think-
that I can, because I need to be
Yes,
on
we
this
need
side,
to
and
do
then
that.
it's just
Okay.
a white mug.
Very big discussion about the
Yes.
mugs.
So, all right.
Anyway.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.